Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Assassin's Creed. I'm your host VGMKoren and it's time to take down the leader and betrayer of both Assassin and Templar alike, Al-Mualim. However, as the creepy music might note, there's kind of a lot of people waiting for us. The entire village, actually, according to the guy from the last episode. So that's a lot of innocents, and I don't think even Altair could justify killing that many people. So...
There are so many innocents. I must be careful not to harm them.
Oh, exactly my thoughts. So, as always, you can gently walk through these people using gentle push to get through, and again, one thing I haven't shown off is the ability to see who's innocent. If you use your eagle vision and they're glowing like that, they're friendly and innocent, and hello, lady. But yeah, I just kind of want to remind you that ability exists, just because. So, let's go see what Al-Mualim has to say for himself, because it can't be anything good if those storm clouds are any kind of usual indication of, well, bad things happening. That was a classy way to say that.
No! What's happening?
So, the student returns.
I've never been one to run.
Never been one to listen either.
I still live because of it.
What will I do with you?
Let me go.
Oh, Altair. I hear the hatred in your voice. Feel its heat. Let you go? Well, that would be unwise.
Why are you doing this?
I found proof.
Proof of what?
That nothing is true. And everything is permitted. Come. Destroy the betrayer. Send him from this world.
Oh, hey guys, you aren't mad about me assassinating all of you, are you? I would rather not have to fight all of you, but yes, all your assassination targets come back, and you have to fight them in one grand melee where you fall through the stairs, apparently. This is actually one of the hardest fights in the game because they all use heavy attacks, which are, if you remember, extremely hard to counter. Thankfully, however, they do die just as easily as ever. Did you just counter me? Am I already almost dead? This is, I can see, is going to go great. Or the other thing. That's a great view of the stairs there. Let's get off the stairs for the cinematic effect of this. Because, well, it kind of deserves a little bit more. But yes, all your assassination targets have come back to haunt you. How could this be, you might ask? Well, if you ask that, then you obviously did not read... Did I just punch that guy to death? Oh wait, no, he's okay. Then you obviously didn't read the email of the last episode. Oh god, I'm almost dead. No, I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to live. And let's kill the bear, get some HP back. Oh, and if you notice, look at their bodies after you kill them. They are just regular assassins. How could this be? Really, it's pretty obvious by this point. You've seen the power of the Piece of Eden. This is among it. What it can do. Could come out better. Alright, so now that we have almost killed all of our former targets / compatriots. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Maybe Al-Mualim will have something to say to us. As always, trying to grab Altair ends with... Wait, is he run? Oh, he's dead. I threw him and he died.
Face me! Or are you afraid?
I have stood before 1,000 men, all of them superior to you, and all of them dead, by my hand. I am not afraid.
Prove it.
What could I possibly fear? Look at the power I command.
Well, that's just not fair. Now, remember what I was saying about eagle vision? Alright, now we know who's a fake and who's the real target. I love that. I really wanted to reintroduce eagle vision as something that lets you see who's who before I showed off Al-Mualim. So, once you are done, you can kill all the fakes, and that guy that we just countered is the real one, I think. So,
Have you any final words?
You lied to me. Called Robert's goal foul when all along it was yours as well.
I've never been much good at sharing.
You won't succeed. Others will find the strength to stand against you.
And this is why, so long as men maintain free will, there can be no peace.
I killed the last man who spoke as such.
Bold words, boy. But just words.
Then let me go. I'll put words into action. Tell me, Master, why did you not make me like the other assassins? Why allow me to retain my mind?
Who you are and what you do are twined too tight together. To rob you of one would have deprived me of the other. And those Templars had to die. But the truth is, I did try. In my study, when I showed you the treasure. But you are not like the others. You saw through the illusion.
Illusion?
That's all it's ever done. This Templar treasure, this piece of Eden, this word of God. Do you understand now? The Red Sea was never parted. Water never turned to wine. It was not the machinations of Iris that spawned the Trojan War, but this! Illusions! All of them!
What you plan is no less an illusion. To force men to follow you against their will.
Is it any less real than the phantoms the Saracens and Crusaders follow now? Those craven gods who retreat from this world that men might slaughter one another in their names? They live amongst an illusion already. I'm simply giving them another. One that demands less blood.
At least they choose these phantoms.
Or do they? Aside from the occasional convert or heretic?
It isn't right.
And now logic has left you. In its place, you embrace emotion. I am disappointed.
What's to be done then?
You will not follow me, and I cannot compel you.
And you refuse to give up this evil scheme.
It seems then we are at an impasse.
No, we are at an end.
I will miss you, Altair. You were my very best student.
oh, it's never a good idea to let the person that's just done all of your assassinating for you go. But as you can see,
Blind.
oh,
Blind is all you've ever been. All you'll ever be.
Al-Mualim has suddenly become extremely evil, actually, which is kind of interesting because, well, he didn't come off that way. What am I doing? What exactly? Oh wait, Eagle Vision. Let me know something. Okay, well that just made everything even harder to see. Now, somewhere around here, maybe Al-Mualim should be. Maybe, aha, there he is. As you can see, he's holding the piece of Eden, which I guess is damaging us? Maybe? Or maybe that's just an illusion too. After all, that's apparently all
me.
he did.
It cuts through the darkness.
Ah, my blade cuts through the darkness. That totally makes sense. It's not a hidden superpower or anything like that. But yes, you have to run around, find Al-Mualim in hide and seek, and then fight him with almost no HP. It's a great time. And we're back up to full. So maybe less... Oh. I'm sorry, this is probably supposed to be a little bit more epic, but it's hard to reconcile when the oh no, you're dying animation is just so in your face about you dying. But I do like that it is an illusion and that once you find him, it's completely broken. It's kind of nice. And this time we didn't even... and HP Yo-Yo. Wait, no, where is he? I hear him grumbling. Maybe he's over... Wait. No, of course. Oh! Oh, he's following us. Okay, then. Let's go ahead and get punched in the face. That sounds about right. Al-Mualim is an interesting final boss at the very least. And as always, you cannot hit him while he's on the ground. He can, however, beat us up because, well, I don't understand really why he doesn't just use the Piece of Eden to completely immobilize us, but I guess that's an illusion too. Nothing is true and everything... Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Other than that, though, other than his illusionary patterns, he is just another high HP target with a pretty cool boss thing going on behind him. So, let's keep rolling him down the hill and get punched. This is why I'm mostly relying on counterattacks and grab breaks here, is because if you actually attack him, he will usually counter you and slap you across the face for being so insolent. Leading it to a more or less slap fight. Oh!
Impossible. The student does not defeat the teacher.
الشيء واقع مطلق بل كل ممكن.
So it seems. You have won then. Go and claim your prize.
You held fire in your hand, old man. It should have been destroyed.
Destroy the only thing capable of ending the Crusades and creating true peace? Never.
Then I will.
We'll see about that. I applied my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also was a chasing after wind, for in much wisdom is much grief. And he that increaseth knowledge, increaseth sorrow. Destroy it! Destroy it, as you said you would.
I can't.
Yes, you can, Altair. But you won't. We've got it.
What the hell was that?
Well,
We've got the map.
how many?
At least half a dozen.
We don't need them all.
We should assume some amount of decay. I can't imagine they'll all still be functioning. At least 2 appear to reside on land masses that no longer exist.
We'll dispatch teams to each site and determine viability. We only need 1, after all.
What about the rest?
Collect them. Let's not leave anything to chance. Last thing we need is some damn survivor making trouble for us in the new world.
And the assassin?
We have what we need. Kill him.
Wait. You know how these things work. I doubt we'll be able to walk right in.
What's your point?
We might need him. His memories. I'd recommend we hold him until we have confirmation that there aren't any surprises waiting for us at the sites.
This is a waste of time.
You said it yourself. We shouldn't leave anything to chance.
Very well. Ensure we have no further need of him, then kill him.
Fine. Stop undermining my authority!
I just saved your ass.
Let's go. We've got a lot of work to do. Don't get too comfortable, Mr. Miles. We'll be back for you soon enough.
What the hell is that?
Well then, remember how I said Eagle Vision lets you see things that you usually can't? Here we are. As you might have noticed, Lucy was outlined in blue as a friend, and of course, Vidic was red.
God. It looks like... Is that blood? The hell were they keeping here before me? And what happened to him? What does it mean, I wonder?
And that is the end of Assassin's Creed. It ends right there on that cliffhanger. They already knew they were going to make a sequel when the game came out. It was already planned. I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. It's been a lot of fun. Now, Assassin's Creed games usually have pretty long credits, and there is an after-credit scene, so I'll stick around for that. But, yeah. If you read the email in the last episode, you would know that the Pieces of Eden all have various powers that allow them to do things from, well, control people to, say, blow up a lot of things. It's pretty interesting. And Al-Mualim, of course, was trying to create a peaceful world in the exact same vein and way that the Templars are doing now. It's a direct hook for a sequel, but that is the end, more or less, of Altair's story. So, yeah, this has actually been really fun to Let's Play. I'm glad that I did it. The first game is very rough, especially compared to the later games in the series, but I always have to applaud Ubisoft for how willing it is to give new games new games and new IPs a lease on life. This game was supposedly so expensive to create, just the engine and all of it, that it wasn't profitable until the sequel came out a couple of years later. So that is something to keep in mind, at least in my opinion. It's pretty cool. Now, I've really enjoyed doing this. The game holds up okay as long as you're willing to accept the fact that even for boss fights, there's really not a whole lot there other than combat. It's just kind of... It's combat and running, and everything that you do is combat and running, and that is one thing they address in later games, but in this one, it does stay just that simple. It's not a long game. Actually, it kind of is, looking back at how many parts this took. I didn't think it would break 20, but it did with ease. So, yeah, it's a fun game. It doesn't hold up particularly well, particularly to its later games, which give you much more to do and much stronger stories overall. Well, stronger past stories. Unfortunately, in my opinion, the present-day story descends into nonsense by the end of the third game, and just kind of gets worse from there. That being said, it's always fun. I really do enjoy the conflict between the Assassins and Templar, between, freedom to do what you want and cause chaos, and then order caused by, well, taking control of people. It's a good theme to build games around, and if they hadn't gone a supernatural if they hadn't gone, I won't spoil anything, but if they hadn't gone with, supernatural, let's just use that word. If they hadn't gone with that route, it would have been a lot better, or if at least those elements were downplayed in later games instead of being the only things that really matter. As I've said before, the conflict between the Assassins and Templars eventually gets to be to a point where it's such a side kind of activity to the games that it doesn't retain this effect of Assassins assassinating Templar and causing chaos to cause freedom, and Templars, causing order but also taking away people's minds. They could have done a lot more with that, in my opinion, but the past stories always remain interesting despite how weird they get. The present-day stories, not so much. I've really enjoyed doing this Let's Play, though. I love this series, despite the complaints I have about its story. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to play, and I hope you had fun watching it. As always, without you guys, there would be no VGMKoren, no Let's Play. Oh, hey, perfect timing. I really hope you enjoyed it. I loved making this for you guys, so if you like this, consider commenting, and subscribing. All of that really helps me out. And end scene. Alright. So, now that we're back here, all alone, we can go ahead and take a look at all these blood sculptures. They're kind of everywhere. And there is one more thing we have to do, if I remember correctly. Let's go ahead and look at that. That is what made people think that China and Japan were going to be, games at some point. Nah, it didn't happen. But now that we're here, there's only one thing left to do, and that's to get back into the Animus and see what happened to Altair after the end. I really actually hope that there is an end scene with Altair. I vaguely remember there being one. No. No, I guess not. I guess that's everything. Because, yeah. What do you know? Alright, so that actually, yeah, is everything. And you're just left in this empty room by yourself with nothing more to do. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And oh, that's kind of it's kind of weird. Let's go ahead and take a little more look around at these things. I think, oh wait, is this something important over here? Yes. Let's see, 12/21/2012, the day that the world ends. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Again, you guys are the best. I could not do this without you, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Until then, Desmond's just going to kind of wander around until a sequel comes out, so he'll be walking in circles just until the end of time.